What are vectors and why are they useful? To understand vectors, we must first turn our attention towards scalars. Wolfram defines a scalar as a one-component quantity that is invariant under rotations of the coordinate system. We deal with scalars, though, in our everyday lives on a daily basis. Simple scalars we would all recognize instantly would be units like, say, of length, a mile, or the speed you read in the speedometer of your car. Vectors, in comparison, is a mathematical construct that encapsulates both a magnitude and a direction. We use them routinely, such as giving directions to your house. For example, you wouldn't say drive 5 blocks to get to my house, but rather drive 5 blocks south on Route 27. For an example of another vector, let's consider the velocity vector v here. Let each unit of the grid represent 20 mile/hour increments. Using Cartesian coordinates, we can decompose this vector v into two components. The x component of the velocity spans 6 blocks, or 120 miles per hour. The y component of the vector is 3 blocks, or 60 miles per hour. These are the scalar components of the vector. So now we can write down our vector v. Information about the direction of the vector is in the I hat and j hat terms here. These are our vector components, which are our unit vectors. A unit vector is a vector with magnitude 1, which lies in the corresponding plane, thus denoting the directions, such as the I hat vector. Unit vector is a magnitude 1 vector lying solely in the x direction of the Cartesian coordinate plane. Another of item interest is the magnitude of the vector v. Simple use of Pythagoras' theorem allows us to derive the magnitude of our vector v. If v was representative of my World War I era biplane, for instance, then the magnitude of my velocity would be the speed of my aircraft. But we can once again make this scalar into a vector if we merely give the heading of our plane as well. Simple trig gives the angle here to be 26.6 degrees north of east. The concepts of scalars and vectors are integral for describing various physical quantities as well as aid us in our everyday life.